Hello ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? 849 here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to tell you a pretty interesting story that happened to me and not me rather, but a bunch of my friends when they were over, right? So it was my birthday, right? So I had a bunch of people over. We were about 4 people, right? And we were doing some random shit and stuff, like, like fucking Nerf and whatever. I didn't have any Nerf, so it was like fake Nerf, and my friend brought over some Nerf. But, other than that, it was like a fucking mess. So after like a bunch of hours of messing around and stuff, we were like, okay, we get a little bored, right? So I was like, hey, why don't you like invite one of our friends over, right? He lives right across the street, right? And I was like, hell yeah, okay, let's do that, right? Everybody was like, hell yeah, let's fucking do that. My friend's pretty fucking awesome and shit. So we walk over to his house, right? We don't like give him a call or anything because I'm afraid that someone else would pick up the phone and I'd get fucked because he had a pretty fucking scary family, not gonna fucking lie. So, we walked him, we ring his bell, and after a while of waiting, he like comes out, right? Luckily, he was the one to come out of the house and check who was at the door, right? So he comes out and stuff, and after we tell him about coming over and shit. So after a bunch of minutes of like talking and convincing his parents, they actually let him, which was super nice. And yeah, he came over, right? Which was pretty awesome, right? So he comes over, we do a bunch of more shit, uh, lots of fun, all right. Fucking hell, that spawn. Okay, so we do bunch of fucking like fun shit, like more messing around and stuff. And after a bunch of hours, one of my friends leaves, and then fast forward like, then it becomes a little more boring, right? And then fast forward a couple of hours, and he gets tired, right? And it's time for him to leave, right? So we walk him home, right? And he forgets his jacket, right? So we go back to the house, and I was a little tired, so I was like, hey guys, I'm not gonna like really come with you and put back the jacket with kids and stuff, so because I'm not really feeling well. And they were like, all right, well, whatever, man. So they take the jacket and they like walk home, right? And basically what ended up happening is they walked there, everything was fine, or everything seemed fine at the very least. And they rang on the bell, they gave him the jacket, he was like, thank you and stuff. And then they walk back, right? And on their way back, like 2 houses away from my friend's house, right? There was a building right, like still under construction, alright? And basically what ended up happening is my friends, like, as they were walking, they apparently looked at it or something, and there was an old, like, lady standing at the top of the building, and then she like starts staring at them, right? So they get a little fucking nervous, right? And then it's like she starts like pointing at them, and she whispers in a different language. That's when they like fucking like they were like, what the fuck, right? And they start fucking like running home, my dude. And when they came back home, they were fucking like heavily breathing and shit because they just ran a fucking like neighborhood, right? And I was like, what the fuck happened? And they tell me this story, and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? You let her back to my fucking house, right? So we were a little creeped out by it. I'm not gonna fucking lie. We laughed about it a fucking little bit. I laughed about it a little bit. And yeah, that was a fucking experience. We ended up going like my friend ended up going back to his house after that, and my other friend stayed and slept over. It was a lot of fun. Nothing really out of the ordinary happened after that. We didn't have. I've never like I haven't seen that a lady in a while, and this sparked back into my memory because we were walking to my friend's house in a like something similar manner, right? And we looked at the house, and luckily she wasn't there to strangle us or kill us, or she did not give us a death warning saying that we'd fucking die next time we'd come there. Thankfully, nothing happened. So, yeah, pretty fucking crazy story, guys, and, you know, definitely creepy, and, anyway, fucking hell, I ruined the end of the video. Anyway, so I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.